Let's see what Mr. Skip Bayless has to say. Read that.
No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how?
Stop. So he says no doubt because of what happened, but how could they do that? Read on.
This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
Obviously, it seems irrelevant because the man just died on the field.
Right.
Obviously, right? The rundown. Okay, topic one. So topic one. All right, ESPN Hypocrisy, man. Hey, bruh, crazy situation, man. Pull that up for us, please. Crazy situation this week. Read that.
Bills and Bengals game has been temporarily suspended after Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapses on the field. He has a pulse, but is not breathing on his own. Had to have CPR performed.
Hey, brothers and sisters, man. I used to be in that Greek world. David, I know used to be. A lot of us used to be in that Greek world. Brothers and sisters, put it down.
Right. That's right.
Stop. It's not our custom. You are better than that. You're more brilliant. You're smarter.
Right.
You have abilities that they don't have.
And you know that's right.
Just stop it. Right. Stop doing that, man. Now, we're about to play a clip of what took place. Viewer discretion is advised. If it bothers you, turn away. But we're about to play the clip of what happened to our brother, Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills, all right? This took place on Monday night. Right. Monday Night Football live in front of everybody. So play that, please. Stop. So it's a collision between a wide receiver in the corner, which is Mr. Hamlin, number 3. All right, run it back from the top. So it looks like a routine tackle, but watch what happens after.
Damn.
That's not what any of us want to see, and everybody's around him, and just hope that he's going to be okay.
Now, he had no pulse.
None.
He had no pulse. The medical crews had to come and resuscitate him. He was dead on the field.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's a tragedy in itself. Right? That's a tragedy in itself. Everybody's out there crying and praying and all that stuff, right? But the same night, while this is going on, let's go to the Skip Bayless tweet. Let's see what Mr. Skip Bayless has to say. Read that.
No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how?
Stop. So he says no doubt because of what happened, but how could they do that? Read on.
This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
Obviously, it seems irrelevant because the man just died on the field.
Right.
Obviously, right? Deuteronomy 28. Then I'm going to kick it to y'all, man.
I'm not kidding you.
Deuteronomy 28, I think it's 50. Regard the young and the old. I'm going to kick it to these officers, man. Just to show you, they don't care about us, man. The brother, he had no pulse on the field. So this guy says, why would you cancel the game where this is an important game? Because he not breathing. That's why. You think the players is going to want to go play each other right now and go hit each other after they say their teammate lay lifeless on the field?
No.
But according to the white man, he's like, so what? That's just another Negro.
Right.
That's how they see us. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 50.
Go ahead.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And that's why the Most High allowing this thing to happen, man. We pray, the brother gets back to health and repent. That's what we pray for the brother. But things like this got to happen so the man of sin could be revealed, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got something? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Let me get Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. I mean, it's obvious. The thing is, we always keep our mind in the la-la land. We not try to face reality. When you see what he just did, it's clearly show you the same way it was back in Romans when we used to be in the arenas fighting like gladiators. That's the same thing is going on. Hey, you here to entertain me, entertain me. If he's dead, pull him out, put him on the side, and let's continue playing. Read that for me.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
It says Esau have a perpetual hatred towards you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American.
Right.
They hate your guts, and you are entertaining them. Read.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
You think because you in the low point, he would have somewhat passion or feel sorry for you? He didn't care.
No.
He doesn't care about that. And he's not the only one that felt that way, because you could see he was boldly say what he said, and he stand with it. That show you what? He have people behind him that support what he just said.
Right.
Go ahead, officers.
Hey, on the real quick, on the get Leviticus on the 26 and 17. All right, because this is showing you that these people don't care. All right, the depths that you push your body to, that you, all right, sprint and run your body to death, and that your heart explode on you. All they want is the game to continue. So it's showing you they don't care about you. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 17. And I will set my face against you, and you shall be slain before your enemies.
All right, God said, I'm going to slay you before your enemies. All right, why is all these atrocities, all these bad things happen? Because we're not keeping the commandments.
Right.
Okay, we're choosing to go after the ways of the other nations.
Right.
We ain't even supposed to be playing sports at all, but we choose to partake in it, and they going to push you until you die on the field and want the game to continue. Read that last part.
They that hate you shall reign over you.
They that hate you shall reign over you. You could die on the field, just on to get them off the field. All right, put the next one in and keep the game going.
Right.
So that's what Skip Bayless is showing.
Right.
Hey, and somebody said in the comment section, did he die? Well, his heart stopped twice. His heart stopped twice. Right now, he's still in critical condition.
Right.
He's not. Last time I checked, he's still not breathing on his own. He's still connected to the machine and everything like that.
Prayers for him.
Now, somebody else said in the comment section that if it was Tom Brady, he wouldn't have said it. You damn right he wouldn't have said that.
No. Right.
Oh, no.
Now, when Skip tweeted this, Shannon, he ain't show up to the show the next day.
Right. Yeah.
Go to that, IT. Read that.
Look, Shannon Sharp didn't show up for his show today.
Scroll down.
Skip Bayless answered for Monday's night insensitive Twitter post on This Morning Undisputed. He didn't have his usual co-host by his side. Shannon Sharp was notably absent from the FS1 debate show Tuesday. Bayless.
All right, go to the next.
Shannon Sharp explains undisputed absence in Skip Bayless dispute after Damar Hamlin collapsed.
Go ahead.
Shannon Sharp has explained he missed Undisputed on Tuesday to avoid a confrontation with co-host Skip Bayless about his tweet following Damar Hamlin's collapse. The Buffalo Bills safety, whose condition is trending upwards in a positive way, but remains in critical condition in hospital, collapsed during Monday night's NFL game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Bayless then sparked a furious backlash after questioning whether the NFL should postpone the game after Hamlin was taken off the field and left in a critical condition due to the close proximity to the playoffs.
Go ahead.
Sharp elaborated on his disagreement with Bayless, tweeting an opening monologue to Wednesday's Fox Sports 1 show. There's been a lot of speculation about why I wasn't on here yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture or
Innuendo.
Innuendo.
So let's go to Skip, all right, the next day, which would be that Tuesday.
Right.
And let's see what Skip had to say about his tweet. All right, get that video ready for us. Yeah, press play. Oh, gosh.
Jen, allow me to say up front that I apologize for what we're going to set out to do here today if it offends anyone, because we're going to try to do the show pretty much as we usually do the show. But I'll admit up front, I'm still shook up by what happened last night to Damar Hamlin.
Stop. See how the devil do?
That's
the
the devil.
The true intentions come out,
Right.
and then they got, hey, you got to clear that up a little bit.
Right.
All right, but oh yeah, like Officer Obadiah, you jumped the gun a little bit, but he's going to show his true colors again.
Yeah. Right.
When Shannon gets back on the show on Wednesday.
Right.
Watch this.
The hell is this?
In fact, I'm still wrecked. In fact, I'm not sure I'm capable of doing this show today.
Oh gosh.
But after barely sleeping on it, I
He had a
decided
good
to
night's
give it a
rest. You
try.
know he's lying.
Right. And
Go
he
ahead.
did the whole
Maybe
show.
I'll fail. Maybe we will fail. But we're going to try. We wrestled through much of the night whether to even do a show today because it felt like in our minds we almost can't win with this because the last thing we want to try to do is come off as insensitive to what this young man is going through in a life or death.
You know what they do? They use certain words. He says we. It's like, wait a second.
Right.
You posted that stuff.
Right, exactly.
Do you know that's what they do? They deflect, they paint a narrative so you can stop realizing who is the devil and who's the one responsible for it. Right. Go back.
Situation. The last thing we want to do is offend anyone by trying to do what we always do, which is talk about sports.
All right, stop. So I had enough of that. Yeah. So it's a fake apology. The reason why we say it's fake is because of what happened next between him and Shannon.
Shannon Sharp. Yeah.
All right, get that video. Get that video.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody, and welcome into Undisputed here on FS1. I'm Jen Hale. That is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Guys, good to see you. Shannon, I understand you have something you want to share this morning.
Good morning, yes.
Good morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture or innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweet.
Wow. Now stop. Now see, y'all see that right there? He said he's not going to take the tweet down because he stand by what he tweeted.
Right.
Now hold on. Wait a second. So Skip, he was able to come do his job on Tuesday, right?
Right. Yep. Yes, sir.
I remember somebody. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I remember somebody when they posted something, they shared a link.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
But they didn't even type their opinion. They didn't type a comment. They just shared a link.
Yeah.
And he was suspended from his job with no pay for 8 games.
Yep.
Bring it out.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
And he was fined and all of that.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
So Skip Bayless, little Skipper, says
Skipper, what they call him.
He disregards that man's life and says, forget the fact that he is lifeless on the field. We need to be worrying about the Bengals and the Bills because this has playoff implications.
Right. Oh,
big red devil,
black hypocrite.
But Kyrie didn't say anything.
He just not.
He just tweeted something.
Yeah.
What y'all got on that, officers?
Hey, it's showing our people that we really need to pull out of sports because our enemy is showing you who they are. Give me that Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 16, just to go into what he did when he did the little fake cry and all of that monologuing and acting he did. Give me that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 16.
Read.
An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips.
The Bible calls somebody on planet Earth an enemy. We have enemies on planet Earth. Somebody that can look at you die and say the game is more important than your death. That's an enemy. Read.
But in his heart, he imagined him how to throw thee into a pit.
Because he cares nothing about that brother that fell out on the field. He cares about the game. He really cares less about the brother than he do the game. Read.
He will weep with his eye.
He will do what?
Weep with his eye.
Get on TV and act like he's so sorry, but then come back and show you. I stand behind what I said. Read.
But if he find opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood.
He don't care about your death. He only cares about what's important to him, which is not your life.
That's excellent. Excellent. You got something, officer?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Go ahead.
sir.
Go ahead.
And with these heathens, that's what you are. Because the so-called white man is Esau, according to the Bible.
That's right.
And they will be revealed. Give me that 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8. Because they don't care. Like the scripture, I think, Camp pulled it. They don't care about the old. They don't care about the young.
Right.
He's going to keep the game going on. Why this young so-called black man is dead on the field. And now he lying about, he's saying he's staying on it, but he about to cry and everything like that. Let's get that.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
And then shall the wicked be revealed.
Then said who?
The wicked be revealed.
Said, then shall the wicked be revealed. I think Officer David put earlier on the wicked in Job 9-24. The wicked is who? The so-called white man, which is Esau, Adumian today. Read.
Right.
Whom the Lord.
Who the what?
Whom the Lord.
Shall do what?
Shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
So the Lord had to come down and consume these people. Read.
And shall destroy.
And shall do what?
Destroy. With the brightness of his coming.
Guess what? The Most High God gonna come down with fire and destroy this nation.
Hey, I felt that thing in your voice.
Hey, that was good.
Nah, but hey, understand what we dealing with. Understand what we dealing with. This man is a man for blood, just like Officer Elijah pulled out. This man is the man of sin, just like Officer Samson pulled out. And they're showing themselves. That's why these things, these occurrences take place, brothers and sisters. But like I say, what, in Romans 13 and 13, I think, is talking about don't get involved, don't get out of spirit. Don't get emotional when you see these things happen. Don't riot. Right. Don't do those things, because then you're going to put yourself in a dangerous spot. But yes, the white man is the devil, if you did not know.
Damn.
And his name is Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Little red Skip
Bayless. Because we can go in on him. I know the other telecasters, they want to go in, but they can't. Right. They're going to lose their job. Right. But we can do it, and that's what we's going to do.
That's right.
All right. Do me a favor real quick. Our brother Ye, I don't know if this is true. Do not quote me on this. I hope it's not true. Oh, we shall see. But this is the rumor that's going on in the media today.
Wait a minute. Alleged reports of Kanye found dead trend on social media amid rappers missing status.
Right. So he's not been found dead. So stop that. But he is missing, quote unquote. Right. He could just be not answering nobody's calls, or he could be in fact missing. So pray the brother is all right. Pray he's keeping these commandments, so he don't got to do. You don't fear about that. Give me that Matthew 10:28, man.
That's right.
So also, Cap, man, there's a dumb trend going around where on the kids is pranking their parents or pranking people, saying that celebrities is dead and stuff like that. So we got to be careful with all that.
Come on.
That's why I said I don't know.
They're trying to desensitize us to it so it won't be such a big issue.
Right. Yeah, we're not saying Ye's dead. We're just saying that there's been reports that he is quote unquote missing.
Right.
All right, and it would be ironic because of the comments that he just made. Right. That's why we're bringing this out. But like we said, we don't know. We don't know. Pray the brother's all right in keeping these commandments. But read that for me.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Right. So, yeah, that's why we encourage all of our people, man. Don't worry about the powers that be. Just make sure you're keeping God's commandments so you don't have to fear those people.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of the powers that be being upset with someone for speaking the truth, here's our main man right here, Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
They came after Andrew Tate recently, him and his brother. They were arrested off of some false accusations from an American woman who is not even on their premises. She was outside of their gates and said that him and his brother was holding her against her will. All right. Now let's see why. Now let's see why. Go back to the picture, please. Let's see why they would say something like that about the brother Andrew Tate. And yes, he is a brother.
Right.
His daddy is black, so that means he is too.
That's right.
All right. So go to the video with Andrew Tate. I got a few of them, but this is why they're mad at Andrew Tate. Same reason they was mad at Kevin Samuels, and he ends up mysteriously dying. Right. All right. Play that.
In the sense that women don't feel like they need men in the most physical sense. Perhaps not.
Women don't feel like they need men in a physical sense because life is soft. But it's bullshit. And it's bullshit because you still need men by proxy, one. And two, the second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how much you need men. But women will go, I'm independent, I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans and men pay my OnlyFans, and if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer. I don't need men. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Of course you do. Your whole life is based on fucking men. The road you're driving on was paved by a man. The house you're living in was built by a man. The car you're driving was designed by a man. Your whole life depends on that.
They don't like
and the second anything bad were to happen to you, the second you were physically threatened, or times were to get hard, or war were to start, or famine, or riots, the first thing you do is find a big strong man, shit yourself, and throw the feminism out the window. Feminism goes out the fucking window the second that the snow needs shoveling, or there's a fucking broken down car, or the tire needs changing, and all that crap vanishes. It's garbage.
That brother right here. That brother right here. You all right.
Hey.
You all right. You need a flyer.
Hey, let's give it up for Andrew Tate, bro.
Give it up.
But those are facts, bro.
All facts.
That's the undisputed right there, bro. But they don't like that.
They hate that.
So they've canceled this man from all social media. So you know what? Y'all want to hear another clip from?
Yes,
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Come on.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Do you go on a lot of holiday?
I can do whatever I want. Are you with me? You don't want to. We go on
Run it back.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Do you go on a lot of holiday?
I can do whatever I want. Are you with me? You don't want to.
Stop. Hey, he keeping it real.
He keeping it 100.
Sisters be like, I want to go on an all-girls trip. What? For what? Give me that in Ciroc 42.
Bring it out. What the hell is this?
The hell is it? You want to go on an all-girls trip? Wait a second. That doesn't sound right. First and foremost, I'm not going to be there, so you don't need to be there.
Right.
They husband's not going. Nah, we just going on an all-girls trip. Give me that Ciroc chapter 42 and give me verse 13.
Bring it out.
The book of Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 13.
Start at 12 and read to 13. Watch this.
Verse 12.
Go ahead.
Behold, not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women.
It says, sit not in the midst of women. Why?
For from garments cometh a moth.
Come on.
And from women, wickedness.
And from women, what?
Wickedness.
That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. These sisters, they don't want to hear about themselves.
Nope.
That's what it is.
That's right.
Hey, go back to Andrew Tate. Run it back from the beginning, bro. So you said to all girls trip. No. Scripture said don't sit in the midst of women.
Right.
It's going to be a bunch of wickedness, man. That's how it go. Right. That's why we got to look out for these sisters, man.
That's right.
We got to watch over them, make sure they good, protected. Right? Because think about it. You see a bunch of women. What do you think? What's the first thing? You want a man, he wants to talk to a bunch of them. But there's some men out there who are predators.
Right.
You know, the sisters, they never think about that stuff. You are the weaker vessel. So if there's a bunch of you, guess what? There's some stronger vessels out there who are going to attack on the prey.
That's right.
Sisters don't think like that. But that's why God set up the men of the Lord to think for them.
That's
to
right.
guide them and protect them.
That's right.
So get mad. But you ain't going. Get mad. Right. Hey, play that.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Do you go on a lot of holiday?
I can do whatever I want.
That's right.
You don't want to. We go on holidays together. We go places together. When I have to go places with just the boys, you stay home.
Right. But it could just be like women just go on holiday to have fun.
And men will try and sleep with you.
So does that mean the women are?
Correct.
This is what I'm saying.
Agreed. Agreed.
It's reality.
It's not what reality is. We agree.
Yes, you do.
We agree.
Okay.
No, let me know the next question. No, we agree. We agree. You're right. They're going to try, and you're not going to let them. I agree. If I walk out to the car park, it doesn't matter how good the locks are on my car. If someone's trying to break into my car, am I going to let them keep trying? No. It's disrespectful. It's mine, and no one comes near it because it's mine. No one's going to try and steal it. For me to put it in a place where people are going to try and steal it is nothing less than irresponsible. My female is taken care of and has a fantastic life. She does not need to go on holidays to Mykonos and be a hoe on some random table. With some random table because her friend met some dude on Tinder. No, stay home.
And I just saw sisters, I just saw a comment on the comment box.
Oh,
somebody said, but didn't he rape somebody though? Sisters, be quiet. Shh, be quiet. You know why? He said something that was true.
Right.
Do we hold camp with Andrew Tate? No, we don't. We don't know Andrew Tate
at all. Right.
All we're doing is bringing out a clip that's speaking truth, and we could go to the scriptures to back it up.
Right.
But a sister be like, didn't he rape some? Bruh, we are not supporting rape. Right. So now, okay, he did that. Now we support it.
Right.
So that same thing they did with Kevin said, ain't he gay? It's like, hey, don't he support a side chick? It's like, are we playing those clips about him supporting side chicks? No, we're not. No. We're supporting whatever statement he makes that's backed up with the Bible.
That's right.
That's it, sisters. If you can't see that,
shame on you.
Shame on you. That's a nicer word. Shame. Hey, but check out your boy Biden. They want the world's the power that be. They want to bankrupt people like Ye. They want to put false accusations against Andrew Tate and his brother. But this is what Biden is doing. Watch this. Read this. Pull it up. Come on. Read that.
President Biden pardoned 6 people convicted of murder and other crimes.
You see that? President Biden, you know what pardoning means? It means you're letting people out of jail.
Free.
Go back to the article, to the top, please. Wow. It says, pardon 6 people convicted of murder. They were convicted of murder and other crimes. But this ain't like big out there. These things are just happening, going about their business, but showing you what? Obviously, was it Amos 5 and 10? They hate those that rebuke at the gate. Whenever you speak truth, they come against Kyrie. Skip. Bruh, how you don't come against Skip? How is he still employed by ESPN?
Break it up.
Right? But they come at, that's our fault. That's our fault. They come against Kyrie. They come against Ye. They come against Andrew Tate. But you let Skip keep his job and you pardon murderers who are actually guilty of the crime.
Damn.
All right, what I call Amos 5? Read that.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 10.
Go ahead.
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Uh-huh.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Right, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Anytime somebody's preaching some truth, trying to help our people, they abhor him and they hate him. And guess what? You got silly blacks and Hispanics that join hand in hand with the white man. Y'all gonna be destroyed too. And you just better get your mind right.
Right.
And stop it. All right? Stop. Stay in the spirit, sisters.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word,